Hello, welcome to Kind Mind. Some important information prior to starting this workshop. This and other quick access workshops are intended to be psychoeducational tools and are not designed to provide mental health treatment or emergency response. We encourage you to visit our Counseling Center website or call us at our number to learn more about mental health treatment options during this time. If you are experiencing a mental health emergency, such as active suicidal thoughts, please just visit our website to read about emergency resources or call your local emergency responders. Just be aware that resources may be different depending upon your location. And this workshop may be recorded and shared on our YouTube account or other online venues. Only the speaker's video and the shared screen will be visible in these recordings. And in order to minimize potential distraction or disruption, some of your Zoom controls, for instance, like sharing your audio, video, or screen content may be limited during this workshop. At any rate, thanks for your understanding. So at any rate, we're on to the second session of Kind Mind. My name is Kelly Hughes, and I'm a doctoral intern at the Counseling Center. And basically, going back to just the main purpose of Kind Mind, this workshop is intended to help you rewire your brain to think more about positive aspects of your life and to counteract and build resilience toward negative situations. Basically, for this workshop, you'll need to get a writing utensil and some notebook paper, and also just being aware of getting a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Today we'll be talking about meditations, so like thinking about a good spot on the floor potentially, or couch that's nearby. If you need to get some pillows, just pause this tape and feel free to come back when you are ready. At any rate, so coming back to what we talked about last week, everybody has a happiness set point, and the happiness set point is a natural set point in our brains that have a mix of good and bad emotions, neurochemistry. So even when major events occur in a person's life, like for instance, winning the lottery, basically scientists have found that the brain chemistry shifts back to its normal set point within about 6 months. And so basically, happiness has been found to be determined by 50% genetics, 10% external circumstances or environmental factors, and then last but not least, like a person's actions and thoughts or intentional activities which they decide to do. Now, how can we change the happiness set point? Obviously, the thing that's within our control is doing the intentional activity. And some that we've talked about which can change our happiness set point based upon research is focusing on practices which nurture relationships and building connections with others. Having new experiences is a key thing, also helping others. Last week, we particularly focused on ways that you can practice gratitude and how the research shows that connects to happiness. And for today, what we will be focusing on is practicing meditation, which the research has great things to say about it. So at first, what is meditation? I think sometimes there are some stereotypes with it. Oftentimes when I think about meditation, I think about a monk just sort of humming and holding their hands out. But meditation is actually a variety of things. It basically, just putting it in layman's terms, it's an exercise that involves training one's attention and awareness. And meditation can be helpful with helping you become less reactive to distressing thoughts and feelings. And it involves becoming better at coming back to the present moment versus being in your head and constantly ruminating about specific things. So there are several different types of meditation, but today we'll be focusing on mindfulness meditation, which is also a popular research topic. Basically, mindfulness meditation involves concentrating on a single thing. Typical things which people focus on, sometimes it is focusing on their breath, like hearing it, feeling it. Another thing that folks can focus on is, for instance, taking out a piece of candy or a raisin and noticing the taste and the texture in their mouth. Another thing that folks do will oftentimes be like feeling the sensations and noticing the sensations in their feet. And that can be another thing. So when focusing on the single thing, the mind inevitably wanders towards thinking of different things. So for instance, say that you found yourself, you were focusing on the sensations in your feet, but then your mind went back to the test you took last Tuesday and you wonder if you failed it. So at any rate, mindfulness would involve observing the thought about, for instance, the test you took on Tuesday, and basically pausing and then reopening your attention back to, like, for instance, feeling the sensations in your feet. Um, there are myths about mindfulness that it's about emptying the mind, which is not true, nor is it about just letting your thoughts roam free. It's a practice that involves focus, and it's about learning to observe your thoughts without judgment and being able to let them go and let new ones come in. And so, why should we practice meditation? Basically, the research suggests that it decreases rumination and it helps us to be better at metabolizing negative thoughts. Particularly, it's helpful with building emotion regulation and being move forward with, for instance, if you were having those negative thoughts. It's also helpful for increasing self-compassion. There are studies with college students that indicated those with higher levels of mindfulness tended to be better at regulating their emotions and better at suppressing thoughts that were negative. Also, meditation has been shown to help folks relax. It's associated with physical symptoms associated with stress, such as high blood pressure. Meditation has also been shown to increase awareness of physical health. People who meditate more tend to go to more checkups with their doctor. They're more likely to moderate their intake of substances such as nicotine and alcohol. And they also are more likely to be physically active and to go to the gym. And then mindfulness is meditation has also been associated with better academic performance and being able to concentrate. It has also been associated with more pro-social behaviors. It can help in helping one build more self-compassion and being able to build awareness. It also can increase compassion and awareness of others' needs. The thing that's amazing with meditation is just studies have shown just 10 minutes of a meditation activity each day has been associated with less anxiety and depression symptoms. So it's something that's very simple and can have a large effect. So what we're going to do right now is a meditation activity. It's called a self-compassion body scan. And so for right now, just take a moment to get comfortable, whether it's in your chair or preferably laying down on the floor or on the couch. And we will just be going through an example of it. So to begin, it's best to lie down on a bed or floor unless you will fall asleep. So lie flat on your back and gently rest your arms about 6 inches away from your sides and hold your legs around shoulder width apart. Um, so place a hand on your heart and as a reminder to be kind to yourself, and feel the warmth of your hand and take 3 deep, relaxing breaths. Then place your arm by your side again. So first we're going to start with your feet. Notice what your feet feel like. Are they warm or cold, dry or moist? Then notice if there's any discomfort in your feet. If so, just mentally soften the area as if you were placing a warm towel on it. If you wish, bring some compassion to the area with words like, there's a little pain there, it's okay. And so, at any rate, just feel the sensations of your body, pleasure, pain, or nothing at all right now. And then just let every sensation be just as it is. You can take action to help your body feel better after the meditation. And so now also thinking about bringing a measure of gratitude to your feet. Your feet have a small surface area, yet they hold up your entire body all day long. They work hard for us, although we rarely pay any attention to them. If your feet feel good today, you can also extend gratitude for the discomfort you don't have. And then if you have a lot of time right now, carefully move your loving attention from one toe to the next, or one part of each foot to another. First one foot and then the next. And make sure your awareness is saturated with tenderness, gratitude, and respect for each area of your body. And during this, as you're just changing your attention and moving it from one toe to the next, notice if your mind has wandered. And the mind does tend to wander and as it will after a few seconds. And then just return to the sensations in your body. If you're flooded with judgment or associations to a particular body part, put your hand on your heart again, breathe gently, and then return to the simple body sensations. If an area of your body is very difficult to stay with, then move to another body part for now. Let this exercise be gentle and peaceful. So at any rate, as you've given compassionate awareness to the sensations in your feet, we'd like you now to pause this tape and do this yourself and to move slowly to other parts of your body, right up to the crown of your head. So first you'll go to your feet and then your ankles, calves and shins, your abdomen, back, shoulders, your arms, your neck, all the way up to your forehead. And so as you move one part of your body to another, what we will ask you to do is just to return your awareness again into whatever sensations are present at the moment. So just making sure to bring gratitude, kindness, and respect to each body part. For example, just reminding yourself how hard your stomach works to digest your food, the effort in your neck holding your head, and the way your eyes and ears guide, inform, and delight you all day long. So at any rate, when you've paid all loving attention to each of these body parts, put your hand on your heart again and give your entire body a final shower of affection. So at any rate, take time to pause this video and just go and just scan the body all the way up to your forehead. And when you're done, just come back and we'll go to the next part. So after doing this meditation, just be aware that there are also several other different types of meditations and meditation resources. There are several guided meditations online that you can use, particularly Dr. Kristen Neff's self-compassion guided meditation and exercises. It can generally range between 10 to 30 minutes long for some of those exercises. John Kabat-Zinn's body scan meditation is another great way to meditate. He also has some other great meditation exercises on YouTube that I'd recommend. And then also too, being aware of smartphone apps, which can be excellent ways of just getting in some daily meditation. One of those is called Headspace, and Headspace recently, it was before the coronavirus crisis, it cost money, but I believe during this time, they've let it be free for folks. And so on Headspace, it can have meditation exercises ranging from a minute long, if you don't have much time, to like up to an hour. And so, and it's a way of tracking how, like, the meditations you do. It also has specific types of meditations. There are some that can be related to self-compassion and gratitude. There are others that can be related to sleep and concentration. So it's a great resource. And it can be a great resource to use too if you need even just a couple minutes before to meditate prior to doing something stressful. Another app that is great is called Calm. It also has meditation exercises for a variety of different things, such as sleep. Calm allows you to monitor your mood. So it can be a way of tracking how you're feeling each day, and which can definitely bring more awareness of how you're doing, and also how the meditations may affect you. And then also, last but not least, there's Mindfulness Coach, which is a free app that is a good resource. So now what we'd like you to do is to get out the writing utensil and that notebook paper. And what we'd like you to do is to write down how you might incorporate meditation into your daily routine and setting personal goals for yourself. So what time of the day can you meditate? What time of the day may it be most useful to meditate? Is it before you get up and do your chores? Is it right before you do a homework assignment? Is it right before you go to sleep? So thinking about that. And then also too, what amount of time can you set aside for it? If you're willing, I would say sometimes it's easier to start off with a smaller amount of meditation minutes per exercise, and then working your way up to a longer amount of time, because again, meditation is a skill that is built, like for instance, becoming in shape with jogging. It's not something that just is going to come naturally at first. And then also, how might you motivate yourself to let meditation be a part of your daily routine? And thinking about, again, what are the positive effects associated with meditation, and how might that be effective in your life right now? So at any rate, just feel free to pause this video to write down these things. And then when you're ready, feel free to come back. At any rate, that is the end of our second session of Kind Mind. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at hughesks@appstate.edu. It's HUGHES KS at appstate.edu. Thank you for your time. Next week, we'll get into ways on how you can move past suffering and some activities you can do to foster resilience. Also, if you missed last week, in 2 weeks from now, we will get into gratitude practices, which have been shown to be very salient in increasing general happiness. So if you missed that, you will get another chance to do that. At any rate, have a great week and good luck with meditating.